If museums have taught us anything, it's that time doesn't stand still. From fine arts to natural history, each of these evolutionary periods helped shape the next. As artistic expression and society continue to evolve, we celebrate these eras by visiting carefully curated exhibits throughout America. So it's here in Seattle, Washington, where one of the most creative and inspirational chapters of our lives is showcased, with the goal of inspiring the visionaries of today and tomorrow.
We are standing here in the Museum of Pop Culture in Sky Church, where we gather for educational programs, events, and community celebrations. Pop culture is a central part of everyone's identity. It defines us, and in turn, we define it. It's the creators that disrupt the norm that advance culture.
As more of today's youth see themselves as changemakers, sharing pop culture opens the door for them to see what's possible. Ongoing budget cuts in arts education is a roadblock to access, but MOPOP is bridging these gaps by providing critical resources to children in every type of learning environment.
So by integrating pop culture into educational initiatives, MOPOP is able to create programs that align with cultural literacy, social emotional learning, and Common Core standards, really inspiring students to think creatively about the world, all using the pop culture they already know and love. And studies have really shown that arts-integrated learning can have a really profound impact on student learning and learning retention, but these programs are often one of the first ones cut during budget reductions. So MOPOP works to bridge that gap with in-museum and outreach programs. Students in our in-museum workshops can explore connections between pop culture and social activism, or experiment with what it really means to form a collaborative community, all in a tabletop environment inspired by video games. For students who may not be able to join us in person, we also have an outreach program that takes museum content directly into classrooms, libraries, community centers, and other learning spaces. And in those, we bring actual specimens into the classroom, and students can use those to create their own fantasy creatures. For our high school students, they also can draw inspiration from horror film techniques and use those to inspire their own stories. And what we really see with all of these programs is just the power of bringing pop culture and the arts together, and its ability to transform student learning and create these spaces that are really collaborative and connect students to each other.
Museums are very dry subjects for students very frequently because of their pre-existing notions of what a museum is. It's old, archaic, doesn't value things that they personally value as 11 and 12-year-olds. So the Museum of Pop Culture, the building itself is cool, but my students were engaged from beginning to end in ways I didn't really have to push for. I didn't have to do more than just give them hide and seek levels of structure, and they were off. They were curious, they were invited to explore, and they were invited to explore things that they personally found cool. I first came here when I first moved to Seattle. When I was in the fantasy exhibit and I walked past Lord of the Rings swords that were just so important to me and are important to me. The stories of Lord of the Rings are crucial to my coming of age story. And to see it memorialized in a museum was just special. But it's very special when students feel welcomed and important, and the things they think are important are also cherished in an institution like a museum.
Pop culture is a powerful tool for education, offering a vibrant, relatable way to engage children in learning. Community leaders who embrace this approach are shaping future generations, ensuring that students not only gain knowledge, but also the lessons of empathy, diversity, and innovation through the arts.
We really see ourselves as community allies, whether it's in the classroom or in the museums. We aim to have inclusive spaces for all with our digital access and immersive experiences. We want to partner with our community partners, connect people, and showcase diverse audiences.
A visit to MOPOP is a pop culture experience. From the moment you walk into this impeccable Geary building to walking into Sky Church, you feel welcome. This year, we're celebrating our 25th anniversary, so a gift of $25 will ensure that we can keep doing this work for the next 25 years. Like pop culture, a gift is personal. So you can make a gift by visiting the museum, by becoming a member, by volunteering, or by making a gift online or through the mail.
Our mission is to activate the world-shaping power of pop culture through participative experiences, discovery, and play.
To learn more or become a MOPOP member, visit mopop.org.